Welcome to the Fallen Angels Carnival. Step right in. The rain runs vertical, joyous hearing. Everything feels possible. We spin and spin a little irreversible. We're dancing on the edge of something dark and wonderful at the Fallen Angels Carnival.
Hello everybody. I know it's been a while. It's been about five weeks since my last episode. 5 weeks since I last recorded. I don't know. It's been a good. Hold on, my hair's messed up. Ignore the hair. It's been a good couple weeks. As you can see, I'm being lazy today. I don't have the bottom part of this mask on. Jeez. Note to self, kids. When you wash your hair, it gets all puffy and gets in the way of your recording. Sucks. Anyways, today's episode is a special one. It's not a normal me playing on the world episode. I go into a creative world and I build, or I design, I mock build path segments. So the bridge we have outside of our base, I am trying to extend it, and therefore I am trying to build path segments to do so. But before I get into that, which I am obviously talking the whole time. Before I get into that, I have a couple pieces of my previous recording stitched into the beginning, because, funnily enough, this is not actually the first time I've recorded in 5 weeks or whatever. This is the second time. The first time, I played on the normal world, didn't really do much, we just goofed around, me and Double, because Double was able to play with me. But my OBS forgot my mic existed, so it didn't pick up any of my audio, and therefore I couldn't really use any of that that video, that recording at all. It was all scuffed. It sucks, I know, whatever. But I stitched in some funny bits, like very early in the episode. I get blown up by a creeper. I almost die fighting mobs. It's crazy, all because I'm trying to check out the Nether portal he built. Yeah, so there's a couple funny clips of me almost dying and me going to the Nether, stitched into the front of this video, and then it gets into a good hour-ish of me just messing around, building stuff, designing things. It sucked, by the way. I was rewatching my recording, and I hate the way he designed the bridge, I will admit. Double's the one that built the bridge. I realized halfway through that I only built the roof, and I'm like, why is this so impossible to build how I want? He made the bridge an even number of blocks long, so I couldn't make it an uneven number of blocks for like the crossroads section. It sucked. I spent like a good 10-20 minutes just trying to figure out how to design the crossroads. All in all, I had a lot of fun making this video. I hope you enjoyed it. I just goofed around, played some Minecraft creative mode. I don't do that very often. And yeah, so without further ado, I'll let you get into this video. Please enjoy the funny clips at the beginning, and my little segments between them that I made myself. I'm very proud of them. I thought it was very funny. And I didn't make the sound. Don't copyright me, YouTube. I got the sound off of a free website. So the squeaky toy sound is not mine. Don't question that. You'll understand in a couple minutes. Anyways, without further ado, please enjoy my video, and I'm so glad that you guys came back. Sorry again, it's been so long.
All I hear is a creeper. Oh, you died! It called for wither skeleton heads, but I was like, it's like here, there. There's like 8 of them. I don't remember exactly where. That's wild. Well, I was gonna work on that later. I was just kind of getting the stuff out of the way. For minutes, why did I for emeralds? Hey, Bill. Mentioned it. Not really much good. Is this the nether video? It is not the nether video. 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 It's not the nether. It's not the nether video. Ow! No, I want to kill phantoms. One's almost dead. Shut up. He jumped in my way.
All right, everybody. Welcome to. I don't know what to call this. This isn't really episode. This isn't episode 9, because technically I tried to record that, and it didn't work. What ended up happening is my microphone on OBS, which is what I use to stream and record, was not connected. For whatever reason, it disconnected. So all of the stuff from my last recording is void and stupid, and I can't use it. So I will. This isn't my intro. I'm gonna have an intro before this, but I'll probably say in that I'm gonna have chopped up some of the important bits and stitch them into the front of this. And this is going to be a sort of special episode. I might call it 8.5. I don't know. It might be... But I haven't recorded in 5 weeks because my son was born, and I have not had a chance to sit down and, like, actually record something and like, edit it, and it's been a whole mess. So, to get us back into it, I am going to be recording a special episode here where I just work on building path segments. So, if you've seen the other videos of the series... we have this really cool bridge out front. And so I'm going to be making other path segments to continue from that bridge to loop around the island and go to all the important places on the island. And I'll probably make variants of them in the actual world itself. But for right now, I'm just kind of planning out a rough pattern. So, without further ado, that is what I will be doing. Give me 1 second, though. My music just glitched. And I'm trying to send somebody something. Alright, close that. Refresh. No, don't sign out. Cancel. Stupid. Yeah, there we go. I also want different music because this music is not hitting. We will do relax. Gang, what should we do? I think we should do tavern music. We're doing tavern. Tavern music. Something you may or may not have noticed from me, guys, is I am a big fan of fantasy. So I love stuff like that. Anyways, without further ado, look at the mini-map. I have gone ahead and already recreated the bridge segment. So this is not its completed version. The fully completed version has... where is it? Lanterns. Lanterns in it. And if I remember correctly, they were here. And then depending on how the segment is, there would be one in the middle. So for right now, I'm just going to put 2. Just because. Actually, you know what? I'm going to put one here. Oh, I can't put one there. Ah, that's fine. I could do this. That uses more. That's a nah. Oh no! I broke the roof piece. Yeah. So I guess if I put one on here on the next segment, it would be on this block instead. But for right now, I'm just gonna put them on both. Oops. Okay, it wasn't a text message. I had to make sure that wasn't a text message. Sorry guys. Anyways, so this is a path segment. It is 12 blocks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 12 blocks in the middle. 1 block on either side, so 14 blocks in total, which means we have 14 blocks of working room for... I want to make a junction point. So 1, this will be stone, and U. So, let's say this is the pillars at the end of a path. For a junction, I think I should do 1, 2, 1, 2. We need to go up 4. Because that's how tall the path blocks are. Hold on, wait, I need to check something. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Oh, hold on. I'm going to move it back by 1 because I almost made a perfect gap from... I need to make sure I do that. Because then, when I'm done, I can just build another path segment in between the two and connect it and see what it looks like if there was a path. Actually, having said that, I will say, I'm kind of sad I don't have a world edit mod, so I have to do this all by hand, because I am lazy. Why does this one feel different? Wait a minute. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, that's why I did... Hold on, wait. Did I do something wrong again? One, two, three. That's why I built it one too high on the other world. It's 3 blocks high from... Okay, so on this one, I'm just gonna do a simple boop, 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 boop. Do bop, bop. Bop, bop, bop. Oops. Perfect. Because if I'm gonna be recreating all of my structures that I build down there up here to show a sky version, or basically the reason I built this one is to show what each of the path segments would look like as a bridge form per se. So how we have the bridge to get out of the base, this would be what a I'll be building whatever path segment I make up here as well to make it look like it's a bridge mode, in case I ever have part of these paths or whatever hanging off the edge of the island, which I probably will do actually, especially over by the mining district, because I plan on building a sort of wall in the water, and it would be nice to have a bit of an overhang where this stuff goes around that outer wall that I make, and basically is a decorative piece where you can walk around the outer barrier wall to hold the ocean out wherever I decide to put the mining pit. Because we don't currently have like an actual mine for resources or for stone right now, so I need to make one, and I was gonna make it a lore point of the island we settled on has this very old, sort of abandoned, rundown mining town with a massive quarry that we use to get our resources from. So I'm going to... Oh, I just got a text. Or not a text, an email. Let's see. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So... oh, hold on. Time, set, day, slash time free. How do I time pause? Interesting. I did not know what to do with that. Give me 1 second, guys. Give me one. Oh, give me 1 second. I told a friend of mine I was recording, and they're like, "Oh, that's cool." So I sent them my channel link, so they can check it out. It's actually a really old friend of mine that I haven't talked to in forever, so it's really nice to get to talk to them again. That horse scared me for a minute. Set mob. How do I don't know how to turn off mob spawning. Okay, so this is, oops, this is what it would look like here. I have an idea. That's why I'm like, wait a minute, why is this one too? Do a little bit of, let's do spruce stairs. I don't know, there. Spruce stairs. Let's do you, you, you. It's still only 2 blocks, which would give me the chance to do the thing is, hold on. I realized something. So, because of how I have it, if I follow this pattern, I'll only have a 2 block path coming out of either side, and that's not what I want. So, I'm going to do something different. I'm only going to do 1 of these, which will look weird, yes, but there's a reason why I'm doing that. I'm going to do this again. So then if I do this, this, boom. And then if I copy that on this side, no. Right. I don't want to do this. Nope, I'd still have a... So I still need a 5 block path. So... As like that's the actual issue here. I have the way I have this set up is not very convenient for path blocks because I have a 5 block path. Unless I did something where I got rid of this. I don't want to get rid of that though. That's kind of one of the best parts of it. What if I do this? It's still only 4. How in the heck did I manage to do this so goofy? If I did this. Something looks wrong with this. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, it's just my FOB. Let's do 1, 2, 3. No, because then I'm off by 2 blocks. Wait. Oh, wait, I have a great idea. Oh. I don't really want to do that one, though. going on that side? It still only leaves me with 4. I managed to make the most impossible thing to replicate for actually technically he made it. He built the bridge. I only did the roof. And I did the railings. The railings was me. Oh, come on, Andrew. Double. Come on, double. Sorry, guys. Ignore that. That's not his name. Is it possible? No, wait. Is it possible? Oh, that's why. It's not freaking possible. Because this is an even number. What if I made a T-junction instead? You know what? Nobody said the other segments of this path have to be the same length as the path itself. Path segments are 12. Let's make our own custom pattern here. Start with a stair and a stair. And this and this. And this and this. And then we'll have... We won't have any trapdoors in these pieces. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, boom. Perfect. And then we go 1, 2, 3. I should make an alternate version of this where it's like an actual big open space. Doing the roof for this part's gonna be annoying. Oh well. 3. I don't think time is paused. I don't know if time is paused. I said time day. I set time paused. I was wrong. Can't tell if day has been going or not. Building this in the air is gonna suck. Wait, something's wrong. Oh my gosh. You know what? Actually, I'll just do that. Alright kids, whenever you're doing this, make sure you actually count the right amount of blocks out every time. And make sure everything's in its right place. Because this has happened to me so many times over the past few years, it is kind of sad. Alright, anyways. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Shakalaka. Shakalaka. Itchy back. Okay. There's that. Now I have to do the fun part of 1, 2. Do that on every single one of these. Perfect. Now, where's the dead center of this? Right here. I'd like to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's see. Okay, so you guys have 3. So I need to go in at least 3, which would be... Oops. I usually don't do this type of thing with creative worlds. There is one other world I did this with, and it was one I was using for streaming. I built this really cool giant bridge idea. I actually might go and try and replicate in the future. Let's see. I could do that. And then I could do... Alright, yeah. Yeah, no, the bridge was... What can I... How tall was it again? It was 30 blocks tall, 30 blocks... each segment was 30 blocks tall, so the supporting pillar. It was 30 blocks long. I think it was 30 wide too. I can't remember. I think I just made like basically a 30 by 30 cube style thing. I'd have to remake it. I don't remember. Or go back to that world again, which I also could very easily do, but haven't done forever. Because the last time me and Double played on it, we added a gun mod, and it kind of ruined, not ruined per se, but it made us not want to play it anymore. Me anyways, like we wanted to play it, but everything started getting too hectic. I did like that world a lot though, because what I did is we were living on the bridge. I had built a house, Double had built a house. We got our online mother, a friend of ours who we call Mother, to join. I got one of my friends to join, and he started writing the entire Bible in Minecraft, which I thought was hilarious. He didn't finish it because we haven't played on it since, but needless to say, we were having fun. And then, yeah, I just haven't played on it since. And here we go. Do this, do this, and then just do... I kind of want to make these a little bit more fancy though, so what I will do is that. Then I will get an oak fence. Are there any of these I don't need right now? frick. You know what? Oak fence. Actually, not an oak fence. Let's do spruce fence. We have modded blocks in here. I don't think I can get to them from this menu though. Because I need like a special block to make. Ah, I forgot that was a thing. Ooh, oh, we'd have to wax it though. Never mind. I was thinking, oh, we could put a lightning rod on top, and that would look cool. But as I said, we'd have to wax it, and we don't have the X. We don't have bees. I think there are bees on the island. We just don't have them. All right. Boom. Boom. I can't do that. With something like this, you add just the teeniest bit of flair to your build, which I think is fun. And actually, if I really wanted to, I could do this. I'm not sure how I'd connect up the lower ones, but maybe something like this. See, now I fear I'm just getting too complicated with it. It would be neat to do something like that. Too much. I will leave those though. Just because, like, from a distance, seeing that, and we also have one. We have a variant where he puts. Where are they? They're not in here. They'd be in here. Leaves. I think you use spruce leaves. So we have like one of the bridge segments just has like spruce leaves hanging off the edge and like around it. So it'd be something like that. Oh yeah. Actually, you know, having said that, I want to try something. 1, 2, 1, 2. Ah, freak! Because I shrunk this by 1. Wait, did I? I'm not recreating that entire thing over here right now, if I did, so this is gonna look goofy. I did. It's off by 1 block. Are you kidding me? You know what, actually? I might just do this then. As like a transitional into this piece. Because this is switching to a new type of path segment. So it would make sense to have a different pattern. So you may be wondering the reason why I did this, and I'll explain in a second. Because actually I'm going to come in here now. Because if I'm going to have a dual log at the end of each of these, before I continue another path segment, it would make sense to have it on every side. Because it'll be easier to plan the roof pieces if I do it like this. By the way, guys, if anybody watches this, at least to this point, can you let me know any way I can improve my content? I know I'm kind of on the boring side, because I really just sit around and talk and do my own thing, and you know it is what it is. But I'm just doing what I enjoy, having fun with friends, playing a game. I didn't even intend to make this a multiplayer world. This was really just gonna be just a me thing. But Double asked me what I was doing one day. I told him I'm playing Minecraft, recording Minecraft, and he's like, "Oh, that's cool." And I'm like, "Do you want to join?" Because I knew he was gonna ask. He's like, "Yeah, I do." So I got him in on this, and yeah, we've been big vibing. So I've had solo episodes, I've had multiplayer episodes, just having fun, you know, doing what friends do. So there's that. This is what it would look like if we went from like a leaf covered one to a spike covered one to a normal one. I was thinking about doing a mix, but I'll be honest with you guys, I really don't want to do a mix right now. But having said all that, this will probably be the design for a X intersection. And if for any reason I want to make a T-junction, I can probably just do this, but cut it in half, kind of. So I don't know. I'll figure it out later, honestly, because I don't really want to do that right now. But I do need to make a turn path, and I'm not going to replicate this up right now, because it's literally just this, but up on like 3 high or more legs. And he actually did do the, hold on, I do need to do something for this. I suppose this is the only reason I would want to do this up right now, is because why are acacia logs in a different section? I just noticed. What he did for the bridge to make it look less unsupported, because on the underside you don't want dirt showing, because then statistically speaking, like logic wise, that wouldn't make any sense. You can't just have floating dirt. I mean, I don't think you can. I don't think there's a way to do that in real life. But his method for covering up the dirt was to just put a bunch of stone brick slabs, which I liked. So I will have to replicate that up on stilts at some point, just so I can do the underside like this. Because I need to figure out what an underside pattern would be. Actually, while I'm at it, I'm just going to do... yeah, water bucket. Oops. I don't know what I should have done. I should have had him not strip the logs that were going to be underwater, so it looked like they were wet. So yeah, no, let me know down in the comments, guys, if there's anything I can do that would improve my content, in your opinion, besides, finding ways to just not sit here in silence or chat with myself. And also let me know if you think my multiplayer episodes are performing better, or like are more entertaining for you guys. Because I will try to record more multiplayer episodes with Double, if that's the case. We actually have some fun plans in store. I might as well tell you. So after this week's episode of this, I'm going to be doing a different, I'm going to be doing something new where I, not every week per se, every other week, me and Devil are going to be switching the content we're recording. So this week's episode will be this, and this is in place of the Minecraft series. So where this week's episode is this, normally it would be the Minecraft series. Next week's episode, next week isn't going to have an episode, because next week on Wednesday, which is now my designated recording day, me and Devil are going to stream Pixelmon over on our Twitch channels, which I will link down below in the comments on this. I have to remember to do that. Oops. But yeah, so we will be streaming, and then the following week we'll be playing a mod pack. I believe it's called Falling. It's something I watched somebody play a really long time ago that I really enjoyed, and I always wanted to play, just not by myself. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to play it with him. And then the week after that, we will go back to doing this, and so on and so forth. So we're basically, I'm making a cycle. So this Wednesday will be normal Minecraft. Next Wednesday will be Pixelmon stream. Next Wednesday will be Falling. And then we'll go back to normal, and then Pixelmon, and then, yeah. You get the gist of it. And then I will also be, if streaming is something that's more your style, I will be starting up weekly streams on Friday. And yeah, I think that's all I'm doing for right now. The one annoying part about trying to flood an area is this. Forgot about this. I Actually, I don't know how I forgot about this. I spent an entire episode doing this with Double to make that custom river under our bridge. That was a fun episode, by the way, guys. You should go check that out. We had a lot of fun. It took us forever. Most of my episode is just me mining the blocks mining out the area that was going to be the river. But we got it done. We got a cool bridge and a custom riverbed now in that world, and yeah. Perfect. Is there any more flowing water? I don't think there's any. Nope, there's flowing water right here. Right there. Right here. And there's some flowing water on this side. Yep. Alright. Whatever. I don't need it all to be perfect. I just wanted to just not be making flowing water sounds. Actually, I want to check something real quick. How long? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. It's 17 blocks. It's 3 blocks longer than the bridge, or the path segment itself. Anyways, this is what it would look like if it was above water. Obviously, there'd be some more texturing, some more detailing. Some of these bricks would be replaced with brick stairs and cracked brick stairs, brick stone bricks, all that jazz. Anyways, now there's one more thing I need to build, and I'm going to build it off of this side. So let's say this is the starting segment. I want you 1, 2, 1, 2. And here's where it's going to be different. 1, 2, 3. Like that. Whereas on this side, it's going to be 1, 2, 3. So I can do... wait, nope, I have to push that back some. Ugh. I should do the inside curve first, because the inside curve will decide how big the outside curve is. One, two, three. So 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. 1, 2, does result in a weird 2-block gap here, though. I don't like. So instead, we're going to do this. Which means this outer edge railing is going to have to be different. Because where that's only 3, I'm going to do... And then 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Definitely going to do... you and you. I'll do that on this side too. So that one looks a bit different. What the frick? Okay. I don't want to do this. I feel like I should do 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2. Now we should do this. Obviously, if this was in water, it would look different because these would go down to the ground. But that means I can now do this, which I think looks marginally better. Now, the thing is, how do I do the roofing? Because we'll still imagine that we have you, and you, and you, and we still have this piece. So everything has to meet up here again. But 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Oops. Let's do you and you. Similar to how we did that, I guess. Oops. You would be. Interesting. I guess we could just see this one being really long. See, but that's where it looks weird. Here's what I'll do. I have a weird gap. Not fair what to do with these ones. I did something like this. Actually, yeah, I might do that. Let me check. Yeah, that looks natural. Ooh, I like that, actually. One thing I needed to do that I forgot to do on the other one, so... each of these, which means there'd be one on you. You guys can't see her, but my wife just came and said hi to me, guys. I'm doing some cool designs. You want to see them? Wow. Wow. She doesn't want to see my cool artistic creativity, guys. She doesn't love me. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, I definitely don't.
I don't want her to come in here and beat me.
I didn't have a kid with you.
I think I should do this. Yeah, that looks cool. And now for the fun part of you. Right here. Oh, I can't put it on there. Interesting. Because I didn't go up one block higher. I could go up one block higher, but it'd throw off my groove. Now I think I'll just do that. And I'll do one on here. I can't do one on there. So there. There. And there. Nah. Just one on the outer edge. Actually perfect. Yeah. One on the outer edge is perfect. I forgot the nice. So now we have a curved design, which we can obviously just switch the sides of. So like if I wanted to go that way instead of this way, I just put this edge on this side and this side, and vice versa. Can't think of anything. Oh, we need a way to go up and down. We need a stair path. I think I'll build the stair path on this side. Now this one's going to be slightly more annoying to make, because we're going to need to do a little bit of this and a little bit of this. Oops. Actually, no, that's fine. This and this. Question is, how high up do we want to go? Wait, we can't go out. We can't go up right away. I have to go out. Let's go out the 2. Let's go up on the slabs. See, now the annoying bit of this is going to be the fact that you can't have dirt stairs. 1, 2, 3. And then, not dirt, I need grass. Do grass, and then I guess we'll have to do stair, stair. Which means we have to do. No, that doesn't look right. Actually, there. Now we'd have to have the stone brick slabs. See, this is the one part of this path that was going to be tricky for me to figure out, because the roof. How am I going to do a roof on this? Because it's going to have to be drastically different than everything else. Let's just say that was all I was going up. So 1, 2, 3 for the slabs, then 2 for that. Oops. And then 1 for each pillar. So the pillars would be.
You're about to hate me. Moana 2 came out 2 years ago. And we went and saw that in theaters together.
Oh, see, now that's the part I hate. if you guys couldn't hear what she just said, she just reminded me that Moana 2 came out 2 years ago. And me and her went and saw it in theaters together on a little date. So, yeah, that just made me feel a little bit old. I promise you guys, I'm not that old. Don't start calling me ancient, please. I swear I'm a young man. Young man. La di da di di da di da, young man. Alright, so here's where the fun part begins. So, you. Because, like, we got this far, right? You know what? I'm actually going to... Actually, no. I can leave it like this. So what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to curve it up instead of down on that part. Because boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Ooh, wait, it says slabs I can do... Now I can do slab. No. Stair. Slab. Stair. Oop. Stair. Nope. So it has to connect there. If anything, I might stop the recording now, guys, just because I've been going for so long, and finish this one up tomorrow. Yeah, I'm going to have to... I'm destroying all this, because I'm going to have to make this segment longer than the rest. I might make alterations to it as well to allow it to be different depending on the amount of height I need to increase. So, like... But I can't, because I want all the pathing to be out of grass. There's a particular mod called Desire Paths that makes it so that when you walk around, well, let me start by saying this. If you know what a desire path is in real life, it basically does that in Minecraft. If you don't know what a desire path is something. It's a term we use to describe, like, when you're going to, let's say, a public park, and you see, like, a metal gate that's closed to keep people out, and then you see a very dirt section of grass. So like, you have the fence, or that you have the gate, and then you have, like, a gap besides the gate and the fence, and there's plants everywhere, but that small gap between the gate and the fence is, like, completely worn down. It's completely dirt. There's no grass at all. Because so many people have walked that path around the gate that they've worn out the earth to the point where you can tell that it's used as a path. And sometimes you'll find it that, like, even when that gate's open, if it's really busy, people still take that dirt path despite the fact that they could just wait to go through the gate. That's called a desire path. Whenever you're walking through nature and you can clearly tell that a lot of people have gone in the same direction through a small gap in the trees or something, because all the plants are, like, worn down and smaller and there's dirt visible, you can tell somebody's walked that path a lot. Well, there's a mod for Minecraft that does that. When you walk on dirt, sand, and I think even stone, it, like, wears it out and makes a path block that's not natural in the game. So I really want to get that mod, and that's why I'm making all the paths out of grass, is so that when the mod gets updated to the current version of Minecraft that we're in, I can implement it, and all of these paths, you'll be able to tell how often people use these versus the other stuff. So yeah, that's the only reason I'm doing that. But the downside is there is no grass blocks there. There is no dirt blocks there. And I will admit, I don't even know if the Desire Paths mod would work if I added like if I added a grass stair or dirt stair mod and then tried to use the desire paths, I don't know if the desire paths would change the grass stairs or not the same way it does grass blocks. All of it's to say we're gonna have to figure that out later, but for now I think that's where I'm gonna cut my recording, because I've been recording for an hour. I still have to add an intro to this. I still have to stitch together parts of my last attempt at a recording. Still can't believe my mic wasn't working. But I'm not editing it all tonight. I'm editing it Friday. Editing it Friday. So, hold on. There's something fun I like to do. In this world, we added a furniture mod. In the last session, one of the things we did is we added a furniture mod. Wasn't it in the last session? I don't remember if it was the last session or the session before that, but so we got like crates, we got cool fences, we got a mailbox that my friend decided to put a bunch of child support bills in. Still can't believe he did that. But yeah, we got some fancy stuff. One of the biggest fancy things is we got like this light switch. That's the block. And we got like fans and lights, and then up here we basically made a little like office recording studio area. So when I want to make an outro, I can do this. So yeah. Hello guys, welcome to my office. Just kidding. This isn't an intro. This is an outro. So yeah, thank you all for joining me on this special episode to sort of get me back into the recording mindset, get me back into my Minecraft series that, as I said, I will be rotating out with a couple other things. One streaming series and one other recording series. I don't know how long the other recording series will last. It might not last very many. It may only be like 5 episodes. I really don't know. It depends on how busy we are, what comes up in life and everything. But yeah, I will link my Twitch and Double's Twitch down in the bottom of this episode, so you can go check us out on Twitch. I will also be streaming every Friday if I can. I'm going to try to do that. Streaming every Friday, editing videos every Friday and Saturday, uploading every Monday if I can manage it, and yeah, that's going to be my schedule for the foreseeable future. So if you want to keep up with me, come hang out with me live, by all means, come check me out. Yeah, and thank you all for joining me in today's episode. Have a lovely day, everybody. Bye-bye now.
Thank you.